welcome to the Jolly Jags 10K this morning, race 9 in the Sportlink Grand Prix Series. It's a really foggy morning, but there's plenty of PB potential. Let's go chat to some runners. What are you hoping for today then?
Just to get round, coming back from an Achilles injury since March, so hoping just to get 10k without hobbling at the end, really, is what I'm looking for today.
The cultural 10K sort of attracts a decent field each time. What do you think is so good about the course?
I just like the fact how flat it is, first and foremost. They do this race 3 times a year, don't they? And I think a lot of people like to kind of go around and get those 3 medals as well. Early this year it was quite windy as well, and I think people like that challenge. And I think also we've got a day like today where it's just going to be nice and sunny and beautiful. I think it's lovely conditions as well.
And does this feed into any sort of greater training for you? Are you training for anything else?
Just to really get my fitness back a bit as well when you're coming back from injury. I think hitting the 5Ks, the 10Ks, with a crowd around you just lets you kind of push through those kind of pain barriers a little bit as well and just kind of get your recovery back on track a little bit.
Best of luck.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Joined by race director Paul Taylor. Paul, what are you hoping for today's event?
A nice clean race and really bored medical stuff, usually.
Absolutely.
It's nice that the sun's burnt off, it's not too windy. And it's our first ever county championship race, which is very exciting.
Fantastic. Obviously quite a difficult decision for you to make on Friday. I think everyone's in Finland that it's the right decision.
We were waiting for guidance to come out, and then when other races like the Great Hall Farm started to say that they were going to run and how they were going to respect, we felt that we'd be okay to go ahead, and then the guidance came out later that day to say that was fine. So.
And this series of events is really popular. What do you think makes it such a must for so many runners in Norfolk?
The feedback, so the course isn't the most interesting, I'll grant you, but it is very flat. Today, you couldn't really have better conditions for running, it's not really at all. But what we get told by so many runners is how friendly and welcoming it is, and how encouraging the marshals are. I think that's what brings people back time after time, and medals.
Please do a great race.
Thank you.
Joined by Wyndham member Louise McDonald. She's very high up in the Sporting GP series this year. Louise, what are you hoping for out of today's race?
Hopefully another PB. Quite a tough call though, because it's a nice sunny day again, and a little bit warm. But to get round and end on a positive and hopefully finish in a good position, ready for my Sportlink Grand Prix Series.
And have you done this course before?
Once when with Mike Groves. So it was a very hot day, not as cool as today, but still very hot and quite tough because you can't really see a lot. So it's you're on your own and you just got to keep going as best you can.
Have you got any other races planned this year?
I've got the Van Norfolk Relay next week and also the week after the Valley 10.
Hopefully you're sort of feeling all that well.
Yes, I'm feeling all right, and I'm building up towards my marathon in October. So hopefully I'll just keep progressing and keep continuing.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
And welcome to the final 10k race of our series this year, the Jolly Jags 10K. We are a 2-lap course. We are going to observe a 2-minute silence now in memory of Her Majesty the Queen. After which we will have the national anthem played, and after that we will be on the 3, 2, 1. So I will say we'll start now. Thank you guys, that was awesome and quite emotional actually. So thank you. So
Joined by the overall women's winner, Jo Andrews, 37.10. Fantastic, well done
Thank you.
today, Jo.
Thank you very much.
How did that go?
Oh, first 5k went like a dream, and then it got hot. So it was hanging on. I managed to hang on, and yeah, really happy.
Was there
Season's PB, so
Fantastic.
can't ask for more.
How did the race sort of unfold? 'Cause were you on your own for quite
I
a bit?
was on
of
my
it?
own for most of it. Actually, I went off with the pack, and they were just too quick. And I thought I need to be sensible here, rein it in a bit, run my own race. So yeah, I was on my own, which was tricky. There was a bit of a breeze along the back there, so I just had to grit my teeth and wait for the tailwind, which never really felt like it came, but I'm sure it did.
I think it's caught, the conditions have caught a few people by surprise. It was quite foggy when we came in this morning, but now it's really quite hot. Did that impact your race at all? Did you feel?
Yeah, it did. I definitely need to get some really thin running socks because my feet, I could feel the heat off the tarmac. It just felt like it was radiating up. So it was, it was hot. Hotter than I was expecting. I think the forecast didn't anticipate it being quite that warm. So, but yeah, done it. Yes.
And I know this sets you up for Run Norwich.
Run
now,
Norwich, yeah.
next
So that's
time.
my next 10k.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Well done
Yes.
today, Jo.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
joined by today's winner, Michael Eccles from Bure Valley Harriers, done in 32:39 today. Michael, congratulations. Well done. How's the race going?
Yeah, that was quite good really. I had started off at a steady pace. I had somebody with me at the first K, and then I sort of crept away from there. And yeah, I got every split pretty similar really. So it was just a nice, strong run. So
Was that the plan to just do sort of even splits, or were you planning on sort of seeing who's at the front and racing?
yeah, I mean, I always start within myself. I have to run that way now, especially as I'm older really, and normally pick things up second half. But yeah, I just want to win really. Like, you know, you have a look who's around you at the start, and you know, that's what you hope. That I don't always get beat plenty of times, but nice to win when you can, isn't it?
That's it. And did the conditions have any sort of impact on you today? Because it was very foggy when we arrived, and then all of a sudden it got very hot.
Yeah, well, it was very misty. I thought it was going to be quite cool to start, but that did warm up. I'm not saying it was very hot, but it's warmer than I expected when I started. But it's nice flat course. It's the first time I've been here really when there hasn't been any wind. I think I'm expecting to go a bit quicker, but I'm not too worried. I've just started sort of doing the sort of marathon miles for marathon in 8 weeks. So
Which one's that?
I'm doing Snowdon.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So you're going to get
yeah.
some hill training in there.
I've been in it for about 3 years. So keep putting it back through COVID and that, but I want to give that a good go. So I've just started on the big miles again. So I'm a bit heavy leg, to be honest.
That's it. So you're building up now. You're getting some heavy mileage now.
Yeah. Because as you know, I played cricket and that,
of
so
course.
I train the best I can in the cricket, but I have to. I'm limited really. But the moment that finished was the last week in August. I've been straight on the miles really. So I've only really done 2 weeks of it, but that's probably my legs aren't really used to it.
Yeah,
that's
that's the worst bit, isn't it?
That is the worst bit. Yeah. But I wanted to do the race. It was a county race, and got my son and daughter running, and do the race is good training, isn't it? So,
A good day all round. Congratulations, Michael.
cheers. Thank you.
Overall third place for the male prize today was a Culture Jaguar. That was Jack Stuffle. In second place from North Norfolk Beach Runners is Neil Adams. And in first place, I said this was going to be a bit of a theme. From Bure Valley Harriers, we have yet another Eccles. Well done, Michael Eccles. You may see that was well done to Louise McDonald. In second place, well done, unaffiliated runner, fantastic running, Eleanor Grubb. In first place with a stupendously amazing time of 37 minutes and 10 seconds from Bungay Black Dog, it's Joe Andrews.
Wow, what a great morning that was at the Jolly Jags 10K. Plenty of PBs and some pretty hot weather at the end of the day as well. We can't wait for the next Sportlink GP race at the Bure Valley 10 in a couple of weeks' time. Join us for that.